Okay, before I start a sort of rantish review, I sympathize with Sinon. Sinon is you know, or was a great character with a great backstory, and I actually felt sorry for her for the most of the episode. I actually feel bad. She's terrified. I understand. It's a horrible experience to go through, and I really want her to get better. I really want her to overcome her fear and really get back into, society, and actually be able to live without that tragic event constantly haunting her. And for the most part, I wondered about the whole, is she really afraid of the murder? Is she afraid of killing someone? Because usually with cases like this, when you see this brought up in other shows or anything else, the fear of killing someone does not happen until you believe you killed someone. Like, oh my god, I did it again. I can't believe this is happening. Then you start crying. But no, her trauma didn't come up until she thought she was gonna die. Maybe just the concept of death scares her, or maybe she's trying to pretend murder is what she's really afraid of, when really she's just afraid to die like anyone else. Because it just felt weird that the trauma didn't come up until she thought she was gonna die, not because she was about to kill someone in cold blood or she killed someone out of self-defense. No, it's when she was gonna die. Also, that little thing in her head where she was being called a murderer by other children, I don't think it was ever brought up to other people, was it? Because, like she said, the media claimed it was a misfire. The guy got himself killed, the robber. So, how would other people... I mean, maybe you can say, someone would discover that she was afraid of just the very idea of guns. That's a natural thing. That's fine. But how would they know she was the one that killed the robber? That her mother just go around to all of her friends saying, "Oh my god, my daughter's a monster. Killed this man, this poor innocent man. All he was trying to do was rob the post office." Like, fuck you, mom. Fuck you. But yeah, I mean, she wouldn't possibly have that trauma unless the kids actually made fun of her, or she's just demented in her head. It's like, no, everyone hates me. Everyone hates me. Like, that's even worse than just being afraid of killing someone. Like, no, you're afraid of the world and what they think of you. Like, you're paranoid. You think everyone hates you because you murdered this guy, even when really they don't even know what the hell you're acting weird for. So again, I mean, I really sympathize with her. I feel bad for her. I want her to get better. Yeah, really. But this issue could have been taken care of a lot better, because now it just seems like she's a cliche. And what do I mean by cliche? I've seen this before. At first she's badass, she's strong and independent, able to take care of herself, but really deep down she's a fragile flower with a couple, she's damaged. She wants someone to swoop in and save her and protect her, and just so happens this Kirito's here to do that for her. She's the damsel in distress, and now he's here to kind of protect her, and just she went from being this badass character that I feel like could have been a standalone heroine in her own universe, in the GGO universe, and now she's just... I can't take her seriously. She can be badass again in the end of the season, and I'll be like, yeah, nice try. The minute something happens again, you'll just go back to crying to Kirito's arms, and that's sad. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think of any heroine in that way. I don't want to believe like she's just putting up a front. Deep down, she's a coward, a crybaby, la 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 la. I don't want to feel that way about a character, especially one I've grown to like. And I did like Sinon a lot. In fact, I still hope to like her again, but this episode really didn't do that for me. And the back and forth between her and Kirito God, was it cheesy. God, was it just terrible dialogue. Okay, Kirito. What the hell was up with the line? Like, you are already inside me? What? What is that? What's so wrong with just saying the basic line, if you die, that'll make me sad? That's it. Done. You don't have to say you're a part of my life. You make my part a part of my life. You know, you're one of the bricks in my foundation. It's like you live inside me. When you die, a big part of me dies with you. Like, oh God, that is terrible. Oh no. And you know they brought my fears to life. Like they're riding through the desert. Boom, a cave. Oh no, I know where that cave is going. I know what that cave is for. It's to bring the main characters into the small space so they can huddle up together and realize that they really like each other. It's like, oh. And then Sinon didn't make it any better with, maybe she was just ranting in anger, but this line she said, then protect me for the rest of my life. Oh, man, no. No, 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 no. That's what a member, the newest member of any harem has to say to the main character. I'm sure the other females from the Kirito's harem has said that at one point. Protect me for the rest of my life, along with all the other girls too that want the same thing. Sinon, I want to like you. Because I already do sympathize with you. I actually already, support you with your want to get over your fear and your trauma. Really, I do. And in fact, when you do finally get over it, probably at the end of the season, I will congratulate you. I will cheer for you. I will be like, yay! But if you ask me to tell people like Shinon's this badass character, you've got to really, appreciate her as just a character alone. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go out spreading the message. Shinon's an awesome female character that can hold her own in any series along with any other guy out there. Like, no, I'm not going to be able to say that. I'm not at this point. Not anymore. And yeah, again, it made it even worse when she started crying and bawling out, screaming, I hate you, pounding Kirito's chest. And then the very next scene, not even a few minutes of what's going on outside. Like, no, just a few seconds, like 2 seconds later, it's like, I hate you. But let me lean up against you, on your lap, for the warm embrace. Like, no, this episode's done for me. And Kirito says I killed someone too, but I thought that we already established that in a previous episode, so maybe I read that wrong. Maybe he just said he knows the feeling of hurting someone. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he already mentioned to her I killed someone. So he's just repeating. We're just repeating that same thing again and again. It's like a broken record. Now with not just Kirito, but with Sinon too. With Shinon's at least it's new. At least I can still sympathize with it, and I feel like as long as we resolve it by the end of the season, it'll be fine. But with Kirito, this has been going on since apparently again first season, so it's just a broken record with him. Like, get over it already. Come on. But yeah, in fact, part of me wants Death Gun to just barge right into the cave, kill Kirito and Sinon, and then Asuna, finds out about the mission, comes into GGO to find Kirito, discovers that he's been killed, but not before she figures out that he's been hanging out with a blue-haired girl. Like, oh, that cheating bastard. Gets angry, finds his dead body or something, gets mad at Death Gun. She's still mad at Kirito for cheating on her, but she's still going out in vengeance, and she's going out in full battle gear with a giant machine gun versus Death Gun, and just a big old brawl versus Asuna's badass again. Death Gun's on the run from a wrathful woman. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, when an imaginary storyline is what actually is bringing me hope for this season, that's a bad sign. So now I guess they're debating on who's gonna go out and fight Death Gun, because Kirito says he wants to go out fight him. Sinon wants to go out and fight him to prove she's not scared, or at least even if she is, she'd rather die than live scared. I don't know. Again, at this point, the only really good thing is the fact that I sympathize with Sinon, and I'll probably be happy when she gets over her trauma. And the fact that hopefully Deathgun will die without ever revealing his face. I mean, he's a symbol of fear, and I like that. Hopefully we stick with that, and keep him a badass villain. But since they kind of destroyed the badassness of Sinon right here, I have to assume they're gonna destroy the badassness of Deathgun too. I mean, that's bad. But yeah, this episode really turned me off. I mean, again, I'm gonna stick with it because Shinon's character development is still good enough for me to want to follow it and support her in her endeavors. And Deathgun is still an interesting villain, but as far as coming in here for the heart-pounding action and suspense of are these heroes that I love so much gonna win, there's none of that right now. In fact, I honestly don't really care if they win against Deathgun. That's bad. That's sad. No. But the action was fine. There wasn't much of it. It's just car chase. Well, a car chased by a horse. Again, I don't know why there's a horse to begin with in this game, let alone a lightsaber. But whatever. It's cool. Deathgun riding a horse. The horse of death. The horseman of death. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely not one of my favorite episodes of this season. In fact, I'd say it's probably my second to last, of worst episodes. No, I'm sorry, no. Yeah, it's second place to worst episodes of the season. Yeah, probably. That's pretty much what I'm thinking. But yeah, I mean, again, I sympathize with Sinon. I really did like her, trauma here, and more deeper look into it. But everything else, the dialogue between her and Kirito, just terrible, just terrible. Hopefully, next episode is better. Deathgun gets in there, gets serious, starts trying to kill him for real. Be badass, Deathgun. You're the last one I can say is badass in this series. Don't let me down, Deathgun. Don't let me down. Oh, God, please don't let me down.